Fort Worth, boarding our first class passengers, sitting in rows 1, 2, and 3. Y'all there on a street from Fire Medallion and Royal Medallion Club members boarding at this time to Norway 92. This is a pre-boarding announcement only for first class Medallion level flyers. We'll begin our general boarding in just a couple moments. Also, here on the gate area, 35 and higher. Everybody boarding this time to Norway 92. We do have duty that you all can spend your boarding pass to the big pickup or take flight pass and make the
That's stupid for the camera. Did you take a picture of our airplane?
That's California time on there. It's almost 8 o'clock. Here they are. There's Jason. He's on the grass again, and everybody's telling him to get off.
Look at the lady back.
Let's zoom in on Christy here. Hey, you're in Lower Orlando, huh?
You can't do it.
Go away.
Brent. No, walk right. Daddy, take a look at the duckies.
I see him.
Look down, look down.
This is for Jason. Here's his duckies. No.
Dad, get the camera on the monorail. Are you looking at it, Dad?
Yes.
Still available all around World Showcase Promenade. Due to the use of fireworks and lower light levels around the lagoon, for your safety, we request that you remain on the promenade side of all railings. During the show, please watch your step and take small children firmly by the hand. Side of all railings. During the show, please watch your step and take small
Welcome to World Showcase. Tonight we are pleased to present a visual journey, an international fantasy of music and light. We're about to embark on a sparkling abstract exhibition on Allen World Showcase. With the music as your passport, you'll discover sights and sounds from colorful ports and calls. To celebrate our journey, countries will be united by the twisted elements of water, fire, and light. And now, let your imagination be empowered as Epcot Center proudly presents the new inventions.
among us McGinnis is Cinnamon. He's forgot us in Oxamata.
Vertam mandatum adectium Rufino, quicum tribus legionibus praesidium Londini imperat.
You'll start to meet we are Aurelia Annunum. Who mean we are Aurelia Annunum?
Number 3, and start behind Disney.
Then television brings the world into our hands, profoundly changing our perception of life itself.
What used to take all day, now only takes an hour.
Atlanta, St. Louis.
I like around
Okay.
Attention time travelers. Your time machine is about to rotate through the country. Please remain seated at all times. Attention time travelers. Your time machine is about to rotate.
It's our second day here, right?
Second day. Second full day.
Sideways.
First full day though.
First full day, oh. Okay.
Goodbye, goodbye.
Let's hear some noise.
Go do the circle again. Huh?
also extremely rich and productive living systems, providing us with oxygen, food. In the desert, nature has created a very different, but no less beautiful living system. The plants and animals that have learned to survive in these harsh conditions make use of what little water they can find and avoid the scorching rays of the relentless sun, creating the rich soil that would one day become home to the American farm. Of all the forces at work on the land, humans have had one of the most profound effects. The need to produce food for a growing world led to the enormous use and often use of the land, actually sought to become and while farming became more
farming that seeks to maintain crop yields without harming the land. As we move through these greenhouses, I'll be telling you about some of the techniques we are using to achieve this goal. Farms in the tropics are blessed with abundant rainfall, plenty of sunshine, and mild temperatures year-round. Crops such as coconut, cacao, bananas, and papayas thrive under these conditions. But by using what we've learned through research and experimentation, we can farm these crops more efficiently and reduce the need for pesticides and fertilizers. One method we use is crop rotation, different crops or years. This replenishes the soil and it also helps to control pests. These plants could yield rich new crops for the future or contain materials that could lead to breakthroughs in medicine and industry. We need to seek new ways to preserve the genetic diversity of our planet, or many of these plants will simply become extinct. Fish farming is they're easily adaptable to this high-density production. The water in these tanks is recirculated through a filtration system that removes waste, adds oxygen, and controls the temperature to provide crops here at Walt Disney World. Here in our temperate greenhouse, we're demonstrating drip irrigation and intercropping. All plant nutrients which would normally be in soil are dissolved into the irrigation water. Underneath the surfaces here, delivering the water and nutrients so that our plants don't need soil. For instance, legumes like Lucina take nitrogen from the air, and with the help of a bacteria in their roots, they convert it into earth water. Resource management is another key component in sustainable agriculture. Here are what these plants receive using a computer-controlled device called a lysimeter. Developed here at the land, this device applies water only as it's needed. Through research, we're also able to determine the ideal amount of fertilizer to apply to these plants. Worldwide. Here at the land, we practice integrated pest management. This program involves several different methods of pest control. One method that we use is when we find that pests become a problem, we will often release an insect that feeds on them. For instance, ladybugs eat aphids, which are one of our most troublesome pests. To reduce the threat of disease in our greenhouses, we use disease-resistant plants like these tomatoes and peppers. However, integrated pest management does not mean that we don't use pesticides, because there are times when they do still become necessary. But by using an approach that gives us lots of options, we can significantly reduce their use. Some of the techniques that you've seen here today are current. Future will still rely on traditional farming, but we'll also use new, innovative efforts at the Garden Grill restaurant and the Sunshine Season Food Fair here at the land. These restaurants use the vegetables and herbs that are actually grown in our greenhouses. As we look further into the future, we're helping to pioneer space agriculture. Here we're studying crop production in simulated lunar and Martian soils. We're also experimenting with growing systems that are identical to those at the Kennedy Space Center. Space explorers are going to rely on plants not only for food, but to help recycle the oxygen and the water that they need to survive. With concepts and tools like those that we're working on here at the land, we can continue to build upon the success of our historical farming tradition while we carefully nurture.
want, Jason? Oh, water. Say hello to everybody at home.
Hello, Harry. Hello, Maggie.
Hello, Maggie. Everyone. Say hello, everyone from Florida. We're looking at the waterfalls and the spinning fountains over across the way. These are the glass pyramid domes up here. Each dome is a solar panel which creates the energy for the light inside the building. Is that good enough, Sheldon?
Creation, right at the start of everything that's new. What little spark lights up for you? Oh, hello there. So glad you could come along. I am the Dream Finder. Musical notes. What delightful melodies those will make. I love these flights of fancy, searching the universe for sounds, colors, ideas, anything that sparks the imagination. A sunbeam, that's a good one. Oh, everything I collect can inspire amazing and marvelous new ideas. And you never know what kind of figment you may come up with. Oh, here's my favorite. 2 tiny wings, eyes big and yellow, horns of a steer, but a lovable fellow. From head to tail, he's royal purple pigment, and there, voila! You've got a figment of imagination.
Dream Finder, I'm just right.
Not quite.
Huh?
I'll throw in a dash of childish delight. Look, Figment, some new friends have joined us.
Can they imagine too?
Of course! Imagination is something that belongs to all of us.
You mean everyone can think up new things?
That's right, Figment. And every sparkling idea can lead to even more.
There you are. Okay. That's the moon.
Okay, cool.
You want to choose another color? Choose another color.
This is what Jason was painting. He's painting the hot air balloon with the Imagineer on. He uses big paintbrush screen. And this is what it looks like inside here. Number 4, this is where we were at, making the faces of Jason. Takes a copy of the face. Jason, come on over here, bud. Come on.
Find out. Hey, there you go. Direct your own. Conduct like the John Williams does.
Go.
Wave your arms just like the conductor does.
Wave your arms loud, wide.
Do it
Come on.
fast.
Now,
Okay, let's do it.
it's the spitting water. Yeah.
Why do they waste good money on these?
know she had fleas? It's okay, collects fleas. That's his very own flea circus. Hi there, what's your name? Jason, you want this on your hat? Where do you want it at? On there or on the top or where? There, okay. Hold it right down here with Jason. No, not you. Let's get the pictures there.
All right, there we go.
We'll give Figment a kiss, Jason. All right, now stand up for a second. Now I want you to turn around. You stand right over here beside me. Now hold your hat still. Good boy. Where are you from, Jason? We're at in California. What city? Riverside? Because you've never seen a dragon before? Have you ever been to Disneyland? No! I was going to say, you live in Riverside and you've never been to Disneyland? But
Yeah, several times.
I'm worried about this boy. Give Figment a kiss goodbye because he has a cousin that lives in Disneyland. You ever hear of Elliot, Beach Dragon? No? Let him out more often.
Yeah, I know, we have to.
There you go. You have fun today, okay? You're welcome. Okay.
Here it comes. Here it comes. Yeah, almost. Here it comes. Picture of Sheldon having fun at Epcot. Hello, Sheldon. Having fun?
Florida.
In Florida.
Beautiful Florida.
My sister get one so you can get it.
You guys go to the big one. Watch.
Get over there, Jason. The living sea. Here we are on our Land tour.
Under the sea. Goodbye.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Commander Fulton. On behalf of our crew, I'd like to welcome you to Seabase Alpha. I hope your descent from the surface was enjoyable. Right now, on final approach to the visitor center, your sea cabin is using the part of our building.
Commander Fulton, you have a call on line 1.
We have quite a variety of marine life living within our base of pufferfish. You might even spot a moray eel or two lurking beneath the coral. But not to worry, they all get along just fine. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Commander Fulton of Seabase Alpha.
Won't come out. Wave.
World in Motion, General Motors. It's in the afternoon. Just had pizza and a bunch of other junk.
Please remain seated. Your vehicle will begin moving immediately. Remain seated, please. Our travels are resuming now.
General Motors exhibit at Epcot. Jason is looking at all the trucks and modern ideas and everything. Trying to catch up with him right now. There he is, looking at something. And he likes it.
They're going anywhere yet. Get out of the way, Donnie. Oh, I'm sorry. Bobby taking a picture. Well, wave goodbye. Jace, wave goodbye. Disconnected the horns.
There's Jason inside his Saturn. Now he's getting out. And there's Manny standing there.
He wants to get in that gym.
And that's it.
I didn't say that. It's disconnected. This is my dream. I'm older than you are. Hey, Jason, wave. Can't see you.
Hey!
Can't back it up. Don't take your hands off the wheel.
Don't run in there. You're going to run into somebody. This is the new Horizons. And I don't know what the heck it is. But it has something to do with the Mars. Dreams today. Control Horizons, and the door's going to close on me in a second. There we go. This is the Wonders of Life by MetLife. Alright, this is Epcot Center. This is the international area. This is the lake. Beautiful lake. Airplanes flying over. And the total of the area. There's, I think, the Italian section over there. You can see that tower. And then you come on over and there's the British, I believe. Keep on a-coming, keep on a-coming, and the French are supposed to be in there somewhere with their, I don't know, but here we are, there's the French Eiffel Tower. Let's zoom in on that Eiffel Tower.
Make sure you don't rub that camera.
Oh, there's the Eiffel Tower, right there.
Where you touch
Kind of neat. Now this is a close-up of all that area. over there. They're leaving. There's Morocco, I guess. Let's come around and see one more place here. There's the Chinese. And maybe that's the Japanese. I don't know. And come around. And there maybe is the English. And we're going to zoom back to a wide angle. Right there. And we're going to shut her down. Now this is the Norwegian exhibit, and it's one of their famous waterfalls. I'll zoom in on it. And it's pretty nice looking here now.
Quiet, please. Hello? Here.
This is the German position there up top. And you're going to back down the thunder.
They're just there with the lightning flash.
It's raining like a son of a gun here. There's the lake out there. People are running, trying to get out of the water. And here we are, in the middle of it, backing up. Jason, what are you doing in my pocket?
Actually, we're right behind. We're staying mentioned the yacht club. Walkway, I mean, right behind.
Okay, it's 4:53 their time. That's California time on the movie.
Would you please give me that?
It looks like it's getting ready to stop.
Stand. That with a knife, you can cut yourself.
This thing's almost empty.
I took it there. I took a walk one morning.
Jason and his daddy looking at an old, I don't know what it is. Let's see what it says. It doesn't say there. Knock it up.
In 19...
When the heat's on, see? Your fancy car might take it out of you, so we... Yeah, well, I ain't come back. You gotta get out your grinders. The meeting, yeah? Up there, kid. No more red lights. The chance for me to collect the following valuables.
There he is.
Now,
It's the bank robber.
Warning. Remain in your vehicle. The area you are entering is extremely dangerous. Proceed with caution.
Hey, I told you. Hey, there it is again. Hey, lady. I think I like this.
Will Harrison Ford escape with his discovery? And what will be your fate?
Halt, unbeliever. Disturb the treasure of the gods, and you shall all pay with your lives.
I've got a challenge you too. Where I'm going, you can't follow. What I've got to do, you can't be any part of. Listen, I know good to be noble. It doesn't take...
Killed my sister. Who killed the witch of the east? Was it you?
No, I didn't kill anyone. That was an accident.
Well, my little pretty, I can cause accidents too.
Oh, rubbish. You have no powers here. I'll be gone before somebody drops the house on you, too.
I'll bide my time. But just try to stay out of my way. Just try. I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog too.
Just like I knew it would be. He really must be a wonderful wizard to live in a city like that.
Ain't it the truth? Ain't it the truth?
Come on, say something. Just don't stand there. Where are you?
We're at the MGM in Florida. It's windy.
Here at the studio tours, we're all going in there and staying in a big line and see what happens. It's hot in hell.
Hey, we have a good time. Hey.
Studios out in Burbank.
Are we having fun yet?
Yeah.
As long as we stay dry, we're okay.
Okay. We're on the wet side. Hey, Jason.
They'll show you how the entire process.
Hi, guy.
Here at the Disney MGM student videos you like on this tour. We have no photo restrictions here. But we think a lot of exciting things today on the tour. We might even get to go on a production set later on. It all depends on their production schedule and where they're at once we get there. I'll let you know it's our right behind the sky. It's a symbol of the Disney MGM Studios, our award-winning Earful Tower. Standing 13 stories tall, it's capped off with a set of Mickey Mouse ears, and each ear weighs over 5,000 pounds apiece. A hat size of 342 3/8. Closer to the ground and off to our right, see a row of colorful vintage cars from the 1930s from Dick Tracy, starring Warren Beatty and 234 Mickey Mouse. Around here, though, we just like to call it the Mouse. This is the same plane that Walt Disney used to do his secret scouting mission throughout Central Florida, and the perfect spot to put Walt Disney World. Off to our right, you see Roger Rabbit. He's hanging out front here.
Jason, look!
Waving hi to all the friends. How you doing, Roger?
It's Roger Rabbit.
Off up here, you see two strange-looking silver objects, two space pods from Disney's Flight of the Navigator from 1986.
Wave, honey.
Back off to our left, though, in our bungalows, which house the production teams currently filming at our studio. At bungalow number 1, we have Burke, Schwartz, and Bonin production on Thunder in Paradise, starring Terry Holcomb. Even some of the costumes worn in an episode of The Golden Girls, starring D. Arthur, Betty White, Rilla Flanagan, and Michelle Kenny. We're proud to say that here in Florida, we have the world's largest working wardrobe with well over 2.5 million garments. After costuming up on more technical areas where studios lighting, grip, sound, and camera departments, these departments provide sophisticated equipment packages for production teams working here at the studio, both on the back lot as well as on the sound stages. They even provide equipment packages for production teams working on locations throughout the country as well, for things such as concerts, music videos, commercials, and industrial films. On our right goes the special Delta L-1011 from stage and feature films, among them Passenger 57, starring Orlando's own Wesley Snipes, and Quick Change, starring Bill Murray and Gina Davis. The attempt to choose over and over scene, or as elaborate as an entire house. Very shortly, we'll all be seeing some very unusual houses. First, though, we're passing by Guard Shack to Sterling Laboratories. It's a research center on the high seas of their superboat Thunder. It's filming right here at the Disney MGM Studios and on location off to our right. It's from a spin-off of The Golden Girls. That's the west of town from Empty Nest, starring Richard Mulligan, Dinah Manoff, David Leisure, Park Overall, and Bear the Dog, and Dreyfus. On the exterior scenes, both of those shows did Adventures in Wonderland on the Disney Channel. By far, though, folks, most unusual set on Residential Street coming up on our right. Residential Street, our own little slice of the Big Apple, New York Street. We'll be getting back to New York Street in a few minutes, but first, we're going to take you a little bit deeper into the back lot. We're approaching one of the areas that changes the most out with. There's also a hardtop model used for the battle scenes, and they switch between the two using a computer graphics morphing technique. The two motorcycles, the car, the truck, and the tank were all used by Steven Spielberg and George Lucas in making Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, starring Harrison Ford and Sean Connery. Yeah, these three blue cars here, these are all 3 stages of the same car. Driven by actor Bob Hoskins as he portrayed Detective Eddie Vine going into Toontown and Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Those are actually 3 of 7 cars used there. Now, since we are going inside, though, that doesn't mean they're not going to be shooting in here. Since they're not going to be shooting, we're not going to be seeing. We shot some of the water down the canyon with green air cannons in the back. They're found enough to shoot a basketball all the way over the top of the Empire State Building, and even ever to spare. The earthquake effect was created with the help of hydraulic shaker cables that each on the shuttle guards on the bridge. They're powerful enough so we're not going over a ton, like a small car with the rail against the base of the canyon and they turn off all the way. These statue canyon was created with the help of a Hollywood special effects team, so it seems like not a single time. So it's just a computerized Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be passing by the boneyard one more time. This time, though, everything's going to be off to your left side. If you missed any photo opportunities earlier, now's your chance. A large Mother Goose set there's from an Emmy Award-winning special on the Disney Channel called Mother Goose Rock and Rhyme, hosted by Shelley Duvall. Also features guest stars Isadora, Ben Green, Gene Stapleton, and others. Kind of an interesting interesting note about the motorcycles up here from Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. Now, they look like 1940s vintage German motorcycles. Really, they're 1980s vintage Russian Naval. They're slightly modified to look like their World War II counterparts. These are currently available now in the States, and they tell inside the studio showcase. Inside there, these are the sets, props, and puppets used in the making of Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas, The Tonight Show with Johnny Carson, Home Improvement with Tim Allen, and all kinds of other movies and television.
Jason's Roger Rabbit.
What year is that? Say, Christian?
Probably on the other side.
Let's see an old car copy.
There's this rocket
This is pool time. Pool time. Hey, Tim, what's happening? Hey, alright. Hey, ow, what's happening, guy? Cool. Like the plaid shirt. Cool. This is the dip. Yeah. Jason, don't pull up. Go to your mom. Vaccines at MGM Studio. You can hear me. This is a painted backstop. It looks like a city down here. It's above Sheldon and Connie and them. This is all painted area. It looks like a city. You with me?
Part of my job is the casting of extras. The extras are a very, very important part of a production because they help bring a scene to life. Normally, I would go over to a talent agency to get my extras, but today I have a little bit of a problem. they don't have the extras for me. So I was wondering if you, the audience, would be able to help me out with being extras today. Yes? Okay, first I need a woman who really, really, really wants to help me out being an extra. How about you right there? Yes. Come on down. Okay, now you must be at least 18 years of age to be an extra today. Now, the scenes that she's about to do involve gunshots, fist fights, sword fights, cracking whips, raging fires, explosions. Don't worry about it. Lots of big explosions. And you're going to be right in the middle of it all. You do have insurance, don't you? Oh, great, great. Well, what's your name? Roxanne? Well, you're going to be the first extra today, and I want you to head over here to the stairs up to the host in the blue, and they'll fit you for wardrobe, okay? Okay, now, oh, don't forget to sign that waiver when you get to the top there. Okay, well, let's give her a big hand for being our first extra.
Goodbye.
Now, sometimes extras are called upon to do specific tasks. Anything from juggling, fainting, to screaming at the top of their lungs. Right now, I want the two loudest screamers in here to help me out with being my next two extras. Come on, scream! Blonde hair, yes, you're one of my screamers. Come on down. I need another screamer. Really, really loud screamer. Whoa, that sounded like it hurt. Okay, what's your name? And where are you from? David from Miami, okay? Okay! He wants to hear some cheering for him here. Okay, now I want you to scream like you have a snake crawling up your leg. Ah! What do you think? Are they hired? Yeah, all right, we'll take them today. Go ahead on up to the host in the blue and they'll fit you for wardrobe. Let's give them a big hand. Okay, now I need 3 people in a really, really good mood. I want to see some smiles. There's a smile right there. With the glasses on, white shirt, yeah. And actors have to go through wardrobe and makeup. So it takes a lot of patience to be an extra. So right now I'm going to have you all help me out showing me how much patience you really have. Why don't we spread out back here? Back here? Okay, sir, what's your name? Anthony. Okay, I want you to hold this certain pose for me, okay? Ready? Okay, and what's your name? Rossi. How about this pose for me? That's right. I'll come back to you. This pose for me. Okay, and sir, what's your name? Bob, come over here, and I want you to do this for me. Are you ready? Okay, now hold these poses. Now the director might ask for them to hold these poses for maybe up to an hour. What do you think? Should we have them hold it for an hour?
Yeah!
Wait, what? Should we have them hold it?
2 hours!
Oh, we can't do that to them. We have a show to do here. Relax.
airplane scene. It's a scene with crowd shots, so act like a crowd, okay? Act like a crowd. Okay, never mind. Go back to acting like a straight line. I'll give you a different direction. Right, here's some specific situations I want you to react together. You're happy! You're terrified! You say you're hot and cold! Watch out for the 46.
Morning, Jason. Okay, come on back. There's the castle in Disney World. Early in the morning. It's 5:44 a.m. and here we are at Disney World.
And believe it or not, it's a little bit cool in Florida. Okay, let's move on to the big rides because that's the best thing to do per the ladies' guide. Let's move on.
Okay, we're moving on.
Okay, Jason, turn over this way, baby. Poppy's over here.
That's okay. We're gonna go get some breakfast.
Yeah. What do you say? Launchpad, look this way. Over here. There we go.
There you guys
Jason.
are. Hey.
Jason, see? Shake his hand. Say thank you.
Thanks, people.
Oh yeah, hey, we're doing good here. It's hopping up and down. And here's Mom driving the Autopia cars. Yeah. Doing an excellent job taking the corners here. Boy, we're gonna have steady eyes when we watch this thing back. There's Space Mountain up here to the left. So over here to the right. Oh, there's the bush. There's the castle. There's the Goodyear blimp. Oh, fine. Coming to Toronto Station. Drive, come on. Okay. Go on. Come on, go walk down the street. Ah, we're gonna get a behind shot.
Look at the heart. You know, birdies in there.
He says, forget you.
Heck with you, I got some oats in there.
Yeah. Jason, come here.
Come here. Mom, Dad.
Too soft? Yeah.
Whitney?
A little cow. No, that's good.
They're all hungry, they just get ready.
They're all asleep, but they are. Hey. Yeah. Hey, guy. Meh, meh. Meh. Yeah. Chase.
Tame enough for us to get this close.
Oh my God!
Probably.
Ooh.
Mickey Mouse!
Mickey Moo.
They're so clean. Look how clean all these animals are.
It's Mickey Moo. It's got a Mickey Mouse sign on the side of him. Christy is wrong. She was calling the cow Mickey Moo, and it's Minnie Moo. Born July 21st, 1986. Christy is in the playground. He's in the maze, trying to make it through the maze. Will he make it? Oh boy, look at that. Come on back through now. Come through this side. Hey, it's a train. Cool. He's not playing hooky.
Hooray! Yeah.
The windmill area. You're tired of going up here? You're gonna go downstairs now, huh?
Yeah.
Are you climbing up?
Downstairs. Why? Hard on Nanny's back.
Okay, this is excellent. Is this the shaft, the center shaft, huh?
Yeah, there it is.
All right.
Don't do butt shots. You do butt. Andy, she blows.
That was for 50 bucks.
Okay, this is a picture of our room. It's early American frontier style. We have double basins and the mirrors are covered with wooden, like birch bark or something. And then over here to the right we have a big armoire that has a tin front and it's all knotty pine.
Say something.
Well, these are our 2 queen-size beds, and we have the headboards are all made out of trees and knotty pine, and they have the bark on them and everything still. And then we have 2 quilts on each bed. The beds are really, really comfortable. Okay.
Our balcony, looking toward where the swimming pool was. And we come around over here, and we're coming around here. There's one of the other places, and then we're coming up, and here is Connie just going in there. Our door is 2804, and we give it a fast swish around here, and there's 2803. That's Christian's and Don's.
Now show the jungle back there.
And we come around here, we've got a jungle. There's the jungle.
Well, it's like the guy said there, when we were up there at, what was it, Epcot? No, where was that?
This one only does the Disney resorts. The other one has a connection to the transportation center, and then you do the Epcot resorts. We're going to the Grand Floridian for character reference for Jason.
For who? Get over there with your mother.
All right, Mickey Starland.
From around the world. Tucked into the trees on the southern shore of Bay Lake is Disney's Fort Wilderness Resort and Campground, and the future site of Disney's Wilderness Lodge. Disney's Wilderness Lodge will be reminiscent of the National Park Service lodges that were built in the West during the early part of the century, and will open mid-summer, which includes Magic Kingdom car and bus parking, kennel club, ferry boats to the Magic Kingdom, buses to the Disney MGM Studios, and separate monorails to Epcot Center. If you're traveling to Epcot Center, please disembark here and follow the overheads to the Disney MGM Studios to park from this point. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're standing, please hold on to the handrails and stay clear of the doors until the monorail stops completely. And stay clear of the doors until our train stops completely. If you're disembarking, please gather your belongings and watch your head and step. Please assist small children by the hand. Thank you. This is Disney's Grand Floridian Beach Resort. Our next stop is the Magic Kingdom.
Alright guys, I got it. Excuse me? Oh. Thank you. Okay, Jason, turn around. Attaboy.
Orion, did you get your sign?
Smile, Jason. Okay. Wave, Jace. Okay. Jason.
Why don't we go sit down there?
This man
Wait, this guy's taking me.
Turn around, guys.
Jason, turn around. Don't look at me.
Who is that? All right. Flash it. Jason. Alright. Oh, alright. Bye. Go over, Jace. Go. Go. Go up, Jace. Go. All right. Yeah. Alright, so Miss Linda. Miss Linda?
Doesn't that sound like her?
Yeah.
Miss Linda. Did you Disney World?
In Florida.
In Florida. Wave, everybody wave.
Orange County. From Orange County to Orange.
Boy, you guys are really great.
Swiss Family Robinson Treehouse.
Oh, okay.
Hold on.
You like to have a house like this, huh?
I walked down the house. I walked down the house.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know what it is.
I'm not sponging for rum. It be gold I'm after. Strike your colors, you brazen wench. No need to expose your superstructure. Come on now.
We've donated. Say, you
set your eyes on a bewitching maiden in your travels? Oh, she be a lively lassie, she were. Oh, shiver me soul. It's dead rare